Welcome Aboard simplifies an employer's data entry and record keeping for employees. To use the system, an employer goes to the WelcomeAboard.me website. The employer selects the payroll or HR system where information from the forms is stored. For this demonstration, they are using the Xero accounting package. The employer connects to Xero by logging into their account on the Xero website. In this demonstration, they connect to the company called Investing, who use the Xero accounting package. So the person can see, the employer can see people who have already used the system, and they can get another employee to use the system simply by entering their email. So in this case, we will use Kevin at WelcomeAboard.me, and send them an email. So the employer will receive an email from Welcome Aboard, and there will be a link in that email. They will click on that link and they will get the employee dashboard, which has the different forms that they can use. In this particular case, we have the superannuation choice and the tax file declaration. So let's do the superannuation choice first. This is the standard form, or a variation on the standard form used by employers. So they can choose different ones: the super fund, nominated by the employer, the APRA fund, or one that they've already got, or a self-managed super fund. We could add to here further options such as enroll in or become a member of a new super fund, a different super fund. So in this case, let's have a different Kevin. So we'll have Kevin John Smith, and his tax file number is 123456789. Will be the second employee, and so Kevin John Smith will electronically sign this form. So he's signed the form. The superannuation choice has been signed. He then will click on another one, which will in this case say the tax file declaration form. This again is an electronic version of the tax file declaration form that is issued by the tax department. In this particular case, it's remembered the tax file number that was put in previously. It's remembered the name, and so these are there. There's no change in name since you last dealt with it. Your date of birth for Kevin Smith, say, is 1981, January, say, the 1st. And let's have the address, so let's just do 22 Waller Street. And his full-time employment. He's an Australian resident. He doesn't want to claim tax-free threshold. This tells you that you now have to answer no to these next two questions. Accumulated higher education loan deposit, well, let's say yes. Then there are further instructions associated with that. No for this one. And I, Kevin John Smith, declare that the information is given as true and correct. And this is now submitted. So both those two forms have now been filled out. If we go back to this case here, and we refresh this, then we find that that Kevin John Smith has now been registered with the employer, and the data has been entered into the Xero accounting system. So the Welcome Aboard approach can be used for for most interactions with employees, customers, members, in fact, almost any application involving human input. The Welcomer framework integrates the data for each individual across the different applications within an organisation and the same applications across different organisations. The advantages of using the Welcomer framework and this approach is that it's really simple to use, simple to connect to the application, and it's easy for an individual to gather data from a variety of different sources and to reuse data. Thank you very much.